Ready! Battle on! Flash freeze cape! Master! Will this do?
We shall know soon enough.
Understood! Where did the snow come from?
You're pretty quick on your feet to have dodged that. I challenge you to micro-combat.
Challenge accepted! Let the battle begin!
Crocodile. The voice from above speaks. Perform a grip hold with palms together and arms held straight out. Your dominant hand should be on top. Your hands should rest lightly atop each other. We do this out of solidarity with the island crocodiles, which have unusually weak jaws. Crocodile.
Unroll.
Cool!
Squat. The voice from above speaks. Perform a grip hold with your palms at your thighs. Spread your legs and lower your hips. Keep your hands on your thighs without letting go. Once, when the voice was angered, it held this form for 3 full days. In doing so, the voice's wrath subsided. What was left behind is the origin of the phrase, Mountain Pass. Squat.
Climb.
Sweet!
Crocodile.
Scrub.
You're on fire!
Squat.
Draw.
Kick it!
Crocodile.
Eat 2.
Take that! Faster now!
Squat.
Squeeze.
You got it!
Crocodile.
Serve.
That's correct!
Squat.
Catch.
Nice!
Crocodile.
Don't touch.
Yeah! Don't fall behind!
Squat.
Stomp.
Perfection!
Crocodile.
Evaluate.
You solved it!
Squat.
Get dressed.
Good technique!
Crocodile.
Press the flower.
You lost focus!
Squat.
Avoid.
Crocodile.
Cut out the gold. Clear a path.
Too bad.
Crocodile.
Cut out the gold. Clear a path.
Kick it! Great job! We won the day!
I'm impressed.
Guess you got me. Just like a fellow disciple should. I'll just have to train harder now. Till next time.
Who was that?
It will come to me.
Rebel Drive! Making waves!
This is the life, Dribble, my friend. Wake up, buddy! We've got trouble! Look at where we are! Great! With this final entry, we're ready to race!
How'd we even get in here?
And now, the Cares Away Grand Prix is about to begin! I guess we're racing now?
Well, I'm on it!
3, 2, 1, go!
Start your engines!
Button sign. When this glyph appears, press buttons on your form stone. The form stone has many buttons. Which of them should you press? Only your heart can tell you that. Choo-choo.
Trap.
Holy smokes!
Gift giver.
Answer.
That waits!
Choo-choo.
Count them.
You rule!
Pounce.
Plug leaks.
Hold on tight!
Gift giver.
Detonate.
Got it!
Archer.
Learn it. Play it.
Nice!
Clean.
problem.
Knight.
Grab.
Yeah.
Choo-choo.
Click out.
Nailed it. Hit the gas.
Choo-choo.
Grab and sort.
Easy peasy.
Knight.
Suck it up.
You got it.
Massage.
Stop in the zone.
And done.
Archer.
Shoot the apple.
Boom.
Massage.
Type.
What's going on? You got this, kid.
Massage.
Shoot.
Nice driving. What a feeling!
Left! Ah, your other left, Dribble!
Copy that, Spitz.
What a finish! The winner of the Castaway Grand Prix is the Power Pack and Turbo Tubing High Octane Hippo!
Any minute now, I can smell that finish line.